So let me begin by, now we're going to hear from the Rats. Let me begin by saying what a pleasure it is to be here in this dinner for Vancouver South with our fabulous candidate here in this historic cathedral of the left in the middle of historic Chinatown in the riding of Vancouver East, where we're represented by Libby Davies.
我在这里想跟大家说一下，很高兴来到这里，看到大家在温哥华南区，还有就是温哥华东区有这样好的代表，戴惠斯国会议员。
And the second thing I want to say is what a wonderful thrill and privilege and how moving it was to see Olivia Chow here on stage today. It's so wonderful to see you there. You're an inspiration to us all.
我很荣幸这次在这里可以看到周志慧来这里跟我们共聚一堂。
And the last thing I want to say is Olivia reminded us of that beautiful phrase by Jack Layton in his note to us in his last letter. He said, "Let us be loving and hopeful and optimistic, and we will change the world."
也是周志慧提醒了我们，在她丈夫去世之前所写下的一封遗信，信中说：“让我们互相爱护，互相支持，代替我们的愤怒。希望是好过失望、绝望的。”
And so, I in particular am loving that this very long campaign is almost over.
我很高兴，其实我觉得这个党领竞选就快过去了。
And like all of my colleagues in this race, I'm hopeful that I'll do well in it. I'm a bilingual Quebecer. I work closely with Jack. I worked at the heart of a successful NDP government that was elected and re-elected 4 times, and I know we can do that federally too.
我希望这一次，我认为我跟林顿是很亲密的工作上面，我也很跟他共同伙伴，共同工作。我希望大家可以给我的支持，让我成为下一届的党领。
And I'm very, very optimistic about what comes next. Because what comes next, brothers and sisters, is after what has been a rather cordial discussion between good colleagues in a party, that we are going to unite together as one team, we're going to pool all our best people, and we're going to take on the only real opponent we've got, and that's Stephen Harper. And then we're going to kick him out.
我觉得在这次我很荣幸可以跟大家一起，跟我的同僚一起共同竞选党领。那就是说，我们最终的希望就是希望把哈佛这个保守党的政府给踢出去。
And the last thing I want to say is that we're going to have a practice ground and what that looks like when in just a few short months, whenever she has the guts to call the election, we're going to elect Premier Adrian Dix. Thank you very much.
下次重选的时候呢，我希望大家可以选出第7新民主党的党领毕德安。
Good evening. My name is Nathan Cullen, and I will make an attempt at Sing Near Kwei La.
新年快乐！新年快乐！他很尽力了。恭喜發財！恭喜發財！
You are watching my lesson take place in public with one of the best teachers and most inspirational organizers I've come to know in Meena Wong. Let's give her a round of applause for all of her work.
我还有个翻译的哈，他说他现在学中文呢，他说就想谢谢我们这次搞的这个活动啊。
A very dangerous place to stand in Vancouver South is between Meena and a vote. So what you must do come the next election, when she stands again as our candidate here, is make sure that she sits in the legislature in Parliament where she deserves to be as a representative for this place.
就是下一次呢，在大选的时候呢，没有什么东西可以阻止我跟我的选票之间，没有人可以阻止得到。唯一缺少的就是大家的支持，可以把我选出，在下一届大选的时候可以选出来，我可以代表大家在议会里头发表声音。
I live in northern British Columbia.
他住在BC 省的北边，他叫 Nathan Cullen。
about almost 40% of the people I represent are First Nations.
差不多40%的居民，他所代表的居民都是原居民。
And the elders that I know and work with have a tradition that when they have meetings, when they come together to decide things, we always share food with one another.
他每次跟他们聚会的时候呢，尤其是一些酋长们聚会的时候，他们都是在吃东西的时候，在一起进餐的时候聚会的。
And I asked one of the chiefs recently, why is this tradition always the same? And he told me because when you give people food, the politicians get to speak without interruption.
他说，他就问为什么每次都是这样子？他说那个酋长也跟他解释说，每次他吃饭的时候呢，就是那些政客呢，在人家都在吃饭都不会出声了，他就可以安安静静的去发表他的言论。
This is a good tradition.
这是一个很好的
It is
习俗。
shared the world over. I want to end by saying I'm so proud to be on the stage with these candidates. I'm so proud to be in this race, having the conversations about what our future will look like together as a country.
我很高兴这一次呢可以来到这里跟大家聚在一起，尤其高兴的是我可以有跟这些那么有条件、那么有能力的一些候选人一起竞争这个党魁的职位。
And to make it very easy for you that have not yet seen the light and become New Democrats, we've set up a computer at the back of the room. We can sign you up this evening, wander on back, express your voice, express your vote, pick the next leader of this country, and we will have a country that is progressive, that is united, and that is once again proud of our heritage and our future. Thank you very much.
谢谢跟大家说一下，这位有些在座的还没有成为加拿大新民党的党员的时候呢，我们后面有一个电脑，是可以给立即现在就可以为你登记成为新民党的党员这样子。那你这样子就可以在下一次就在党领选举的时候可以做出行动。那感谢大家这次来到这里。Thank you so much, Colin.
Thank you.
Thank you, Nash, and thank you. Like a sweet buyer.